The other thing I want to kind of complain about, this is just going to be a little bit of a rant. There's actually kind of two rants here, but I'm going to do mine first. Normally, I mean, I don't talk about too much personal stuff, I guess. It's probably kind of boring for you guys anyway, but I have to see a doctor once a year, so I can renew my pills that I take, obviously, for my brain injury. So I gotta take pills for that problem. And then this year it's been really bad, but last year it was kind of questionable. But I've gone through, I mean, I've had quite a few different doctors, because some retire and some just fall off the face of the earth. You don't know where they went. But so the last doctor I had for the last maybe 5 years, probably a little longer than that. I've had her for quite a while, and she was nice and everything, but she seemed awful, like young. Like, I don't think she really knows. I mean, apparently she's trained. I guess she knows what she knows, but I don't think she knows everything. But she last year, last year, yeah. The year before, I don't really know, but she's down from in the cities, and she drives all the way up here because she has people down here too, and some of those people can't drive in the city, and I'm one of them. I can't drive in the city. I mean, I could learn real quick, but it's not something I want to do. So, but she came up here every year. She had other patients and whatever and stuff, so she did that for many years. And then last year or the year before or whatever kind of thing, she was no longer going to come up here. So I talked to the nurse, and the nurse is like, well, you really only have two options. If you want to stick with her, then you're going to have to drive an hour and a half south to continue to be with her. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing that. That's never worth my time. So then they had another doctor that did the same thing over here. And really, she's from around here. She grew up around here, I guess, but then she went to school to do what she's doing now. And then all of a sudden now she don't want to show up anymore. So then we decided, okay, well, we'll go back to the first girl that I was with. But since, things have changed so much now over time, that instead of actually physically going to the hospital and talking to her in person, you can do it over a video chat kind of thing, like it's live, So we agreed to do that from now on. I figured, okay, well, that's great in a way, because we don't really have to travel. We can stay home. We can do it during a freaking hurricane. It doesn't matter. We can do it during a snowstorm. It ain't going to matter. We're safe at home. So we agreed to start doing that with the first girl doctor that I've been seeing for quite a few years. Okay. Ever since then, she's been pissing around with the schedules, and I have never been able to get in. Like, you set a schedule date for a certain day, and they call you and they want to change it. And I was okay with that for a while. Like, it didn't bother me too much because it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, they weren't really doing it. But this year, it's been horrible. I'm supposed to be... I try to schedule my appointments for in the middle of summer, so June, July, August kind of thing. Because I don't want to do it in the wintertime, because the weather is very unpredictable. You don't know. You could all of a sudden drive into a snowstorm and you won't even know it. So I don't want to do doctor stuff in the wintertime. If I can get around that, I will. But I like to be in June, July, August, whatever, kind of thing. So, okay, so we had one scheduled last year. That got pushed back until like September. So now we're on this freaking September schedule. That's what it was going to be again this year, but then they pushed it back until October. So here we go, getting late again. Now this is all in the same year. This year, she kept pushing it back. Okay, so now it's not October like it's supposed to be. Now she wants to do it in fucking December. My last appointment was in September. So now we're over a year into my visit. We're supposed to be once a year. So I finally snapped at the nurse and I said, listen, I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not going to play these fucking games with you people. You guys have been doing this for the last couple of years. I'm sick of it. Like, I understand, you know, like if a family emergency comes up, it's a totally different story. You know, and I understand that maybe to a certain degree they can't tell us that, but they should. Because I don't know what it is. You know, like if it's a family emergency, then I could understand that. But if you're just going to fucking piss around, then I'm going to get angry. I think she's taking more fucking days off than any goddamn thing else. I don't think she's got bad reviews. I didn't look at that right away. A lot of people saying that she doesn't really know what she's doing and yada yada yada. I can well imagine what they are now. I probably should go on there and leave a fucking review. Like, I'm not too angry. I'm definitely not angry with the fact that she ain't coming up here anymore. Okay, we can do the online thing, you know, video chat. I'm perfectly fine with that. That was even my idea, I think, last year. I was like, well, why aren't we doing this then? They have this now. Why aren't we taking advantage of it? Why do we have to burn $50 worth of fuel just to go there and back? You know. So, but we just never ever really did it. But then this doctor and my actual new doctor, they're all fucking pulling no-shows and yada yada yada. It's just like, well, I think the second girl now that I was seeing, that was my new doctor again. I don't know if she's not coming up here anymore or she's just not doing it anymore. I don't know, but they just said she wasn't coming up here, so I just took it as that. But it makes me wonder. But it's frustrating. And I know that I shouldn't take it out on the nurse because the nurse, you know, that's not really her fault. You know, but I can't take it anymore. I'm sick and tired of this crap. I'm so sick and tired of like, I don't even know what words to use. Like, I don't even know what words to use to not offend people, you know, like, because these words would hurt a lot of people's feelings. You know, which is not, I mean, I don't care, but, you know, it's just, there's no nice words to say about this because it's all just a joke. I've already should have seen my doctor a month ago, but she fucking fucked it up last year and pushed it back until September. Well, here it is now, you know, September's just right on the freaking corner. Okay. You canceled it, pushed it back until October, which I'm not happy about. And now you canceled my October appointment and said you wanted to push it back until fucking December. Well, for crying out loud, it's going to be a new fucking year. And here we go with this shit again. And I know a lot of you guys are like, well, why don't you just go find a different doctor? Yeah, there's a high possibility that I'm going to go find somebody else. Because technically, I think the way things are nowadays, since we're doing everything online, I can actually go see a doctor from frickin' Florida. It doesn't matter. Because we do online stuff now, so, you know, it's more convenient that way, and I have more options this way. But obviously back in the day, we didn't really have that. That wasn't a thing. We had to pick with, you know, what was within our area. And our area is very, very limited to what we have. Why anybody's even living here is fucking beyond me, because to get anything done, you gotta drive at least an hour. You know, you want things done properly. So, but I don't know. I'm just, I at this point, I'm just fed up with it. So I basically just said didn't use these exact words, But I pretty much just told her to go fuck herself. And I hung up on her. Because I'm done. I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. You know, like, if I have to do that, well then I'll just go somewhere else then. I'm not going to play these games. I hate doctors that want to change appointments every month. And it wasn't that way, you know, even 4 years ago. It was going smoothly. It was going like it should. But these fucking doctors, I don't know. It's kind of like if they only have like one patient, let's say one person, like they have one appointment for the whole day. They think in their stupid little fucking mind that, I don't want to deal with that one person. We'll just cancel that appointment and we'll push it back to another day where I can actually get a full day in. I don't give a shit if you got a full fucking schedule or not. You told me to come in on this certain fucking day. Let's fucking do it. Stop fucking pissing around the bush and stop freaking yanking me every freaking where. I hate it. You know. And I told the fucking the stupid nurse too. I was like, you know, maybe I'm scheduled for the next 4 months. Maybe I can't change my schedule. Because, you know, there are some people out there that can't change their schedules, you know, because they have, like, there are people that plan things out into the future. And, you know, and if they have a doctor appointment, then they'll take that day off or whatever. So, okay, well, maybe I'm busy until freaking December. Or maybe even, you know, December of 2030, I'm busy, right? Okay, well, I took October and that date, I took that day off for my doctor appointment, right? Okay, and then you call me and say you want to change the freaking schedule? I can't do that, sorry. I'm getting so sick and tired that we have to work around the doctors. The doctors should be working around us, you know? Like, just be happy that we're even fucking, you know, we accepted you as our doctor, you know? Don't anger us. And doctors are always like, well, you're so stressed, you know? It's like, you're so stressed, you've got high blood pressure and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, because it's you people that are actually making it higher than it really needs to be. You know? Like, I think I would lose 30 pounds and 5 pounds of stress if I just got rid of this doctor and just didn't have any doctors. But I have to have something, so I don't think I'm required to, like, you know, I'm not forced to, but to have other certain things in life, I have to have a doctor until a certain amount of years go by. So it's kind of it's hard to, you know, explain all this, and I don't have time for it, but I don't know. I think I'd rather just find a different doctor. I'm just so fed up with this crap. But then, you know, a new doctor could do the same thing, but I think it's just my hospital. And I'm getting so sick of it. You know. I just want to get shit done. Straight piped. Don't see any coal though. So, but I don't know. I'm taking off, guys. I'm frustrated. I'm done with it. I'm not pissing around with this doctor anymore, or any doctors from this area. I think I'm just gonna go further away from home. If I can do it online, I'll do it online then. I'm sick of it. Actually, since I think about it, Mother watches a YouTuber, and I think he lives in Texas, and he's got a doctor in Florida. He does business with a doctor in Florida because they do it all online. So I'm just going to do that too then. Screw it. I don't really have this. I don't have time for these fucking childish fucking games anymore. I'm so sick of this crap. So, and you wonder why I'm so freaking stressed out and mad all the freaking time. It's like, well, quit wasting my time. Let's just get the fucking appointment over with. I hate the appointments in the first place. You know, you're making it all the freaking worse by wasting my time. Now you want to push it all the way back to freaking December. Yeah, fuck you. I'm not doing it. So, but And of course, if you don't pick up the phone the first time, well, then they call you like every 2 or 3 days. They call you. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Doc. You're the one that's pissing around, wasting my time. So obviously, I guess I can see that, you know, money's not really all that important to you because you get paid every time I show up. So I guess that's not really a big deal to you anymore. Of course, I guess she's loaded, so she don't really need me anyway. So then I can't really recommend her as a doctor to anybody. So there was that one more thing I was going to talk about too, but I think I'll talk about it in a different video. This video's getting to be too long now, so. But maybe tonight, I'll probably go back out again tonight and do a couple other things. I don't know, we'll see. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess I have a good day and stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.